Are starting. We're here. How you guys doing? Hi, everybody. It's Bruce here, traveling with Bruce. How are you doing today? Tuesday, September the 11th. Somber anniversary, September the 11th. I remember where I was. Do you remember where you were, if you're old enough? What a day that was. We'll never forget it. But it's 2018. Thankfully, here we are. We've made it to 2018. Welcome, everybody, to the show. Lots going on. I'm following just all kinds of stories in the cruise world. But the big one is it's hurricanes. We are talking about hurricanes right now in the Atlantic. 3 right now happening at the same time. Florence, which everyone's talking about on the U.S. side. American TV networks are all over that story. It's going to hit land on, looks like Thursday, Wednesday, well, tomorrow, more like Thursday. It's going to hit the coast, and then it's not going to go very far. It's going to be kind of hanging around the coastline, maybe a few miles inland, and it's just going to stall out, and it's just going to dump a bunch of rain. And we are talking 20 inches. In some cases, they're now talking 30 inches of rain. As far as I can gather, it might be as much as 60 miles inland. Heavy deluge, and that means there will be flooding problems in numerous locations. I think the story we're going to see shortly after the windstorm is over, we'll always get the reporters hanging onto a power pole getting blown away. After that little show is over, we're going to get day after day after day of misery of people isolated and stuck, sitting on their rooftops of their houses. They didn't get out when they were supposed to get out. And people are going to be rescuing them in power boats, canoes, helicopters. I mean, it's going to be bad. That's Florence. That's one. Number 2, Hurricane Isaac. The media is not covering Hurricane Isaac at all in the States. Why? It's not going to the United States. It's going to the Caribbean, to the Leeward Islands, probably. Just north of Barbados, and I mean barely north of Barbados, and south of Turks and Caicos, south of Dominica, or in that region. It's right in the Martinique area. I've been getting kind comments from a number of my people who've been following me, who've been discovering my channel, and then not so kind comments about, how come you're not mentioning my country? There are so many little islands in this area that I don't know them all. I admit, I'm just not. I love geography, as a lot of you know who watch me all the time. I love geography. I just don't know the names of all these island nations that are all tucked in here in this outer edge. It is so bad what's coming. Now, the good news, it's not as bad as I first had feared, thankfully. The Hurricane Isaac might reach hurricane status, which means it's a Category 1, which could mean it's a 75, 80 mile an hour storm for a while. But I have a feeling that it looks to me like it might not blow itself out, but it might be a strong tropical storm system, but it will dump rain and cause havoc no matter what. I mean, that's going to happen for sure, but it's not going to be a 145 mile an hour storm like Florence is talking about becoming, or is already there. So the wind damage may not be as severe. It may not last as long either, because the storm is going to keep on moving. It's not stalling anywhere. It's just going to keep on going west until it runs into whatever it runs into. So we'll keep following that. I will keep on top of that story as best I can, and keep short videos coming out, and we'll talk about that as much as I can talk about it. The third hurricane, Helene. I always want to say Helen, but it's got an E on the end of it, so it's Helene. It's supposed to start heading north at any time. It's tracked to start now heading northward, straight north, which means it'll be sort of just west of the Azores, Madeira area, and dissipate out into the Atlantic, and hopefully just become a big old storm of like a thunderstorm, a big water rainstorm. Hopefully that's what is going to happen to that one. It's certainly not going to make North America from what we understand, unless there's some pattern of the air I don't really know about. But for the next 2 or 3 days, Helene is not going to be, probably not going to bother anybody. Is there another system coming from Africa? Maybe. When? Don't know. And there was a tropical depression in the Cuba area, just around Cayman Islands, Cuba, but it wasn't a hurricane. It was just a big old series of showers and heavy rainstorms. And that is working its way through the Gulf, and I'm not sure if it's headed to Houston, New Orleans, if it's going to do much of anything, but it's not what we call a catastrophic hurricane type of an event. Oh, and there's a fourth hurricane, actually. There's one in the Pacific Ocean heading towards not Miami, heading towards Hawaii. But we don't hear about that one either on the mainland, because it just isn't a sexy story. The sexy story is it's coming to South Carolina, North Carolina, and 1 million people have had to get out of the way, and that's giving every network an opportunity to cover the storm. And to be critical of the networks is easy. It's cheaper to cover that hurricane. Dollar and cents point of view. You can drive to it. You don't have to buy airplane tickets for your on-air personality and all the personnel that go with that person and all the camera people. You can just drive trucks with satellite switching equipment right down to Wilmington, South Carolina, and set up shop right at the local TV outlet and cover her storm. It's an easy storm to cover. The storm is coming to you. I mean, if you own a TV network, this is perfectly made for you. What a convenient hurricane to have it come to your city, come to your country, where you don't have to go chasing this damn thing. It's so easy. You notice there's no live coverage coming from the Pacific Ocean anywhere on a ship that's in the middle of a hurricane. No. So the Hawaii thing, the only way we're going to see that hurricane is if it's close enough to land to the Hawaiian Islands where someone on the island can use a camera and zoom in on it. Otherwise, we're not going to see a darn thing except satellite imagery from up here, because it's free to get from NASA. What can I tell you? It's just the way it is these days. Hurricanes, they're still exciting to cover for networks, but they're a lot easier to cover than they used to be compared to like the 60s or 70s, when you just didn't have the technology you have today. But networks don't have the money they used to have, because the news business is now a ratings business. And you notice all the commercials you see on CNN all the time, MSNBC, Fox, lots of commercials, big bucks. Keep the costs down. Talking heads on TV is what they love to do, because they just have to pay these people a couple of bucks to come into the studio, compared to the millions of dollars you have to pay to get equipment to an isolated location to cover an incredible event like a hurricane. But if the hurricane comes to you, like Wilmington, South Carolina, handy. You can just drive to it and cover it. That's just skeptical Bruce. I'm one to talk. I'm in Creston, British Columbia, Canada. I'm covering hurricanes for you guys. Doing all I can. But I cover hurricanes from an angle that is near and dear to me, and that is cruise ships. I love talking about cruise ships and cruise ship vacations. If you're watching this show for the very first time, you're wondering, who is this guy and what is he talking about? Why is he wearing a shirt with a sextant on it? Because I love talking about cruise ships and cruise ship vacations. And these hurricanes are affecting cruises right now and will affect cruises the next week. So there's things going on there. I will be talking to you about that for sure today. I've had people asking me questions about certain cruise ships, what's going to happen here, what's going to happen there. And I've been posting videos the last couple of days talking about how Florence and Isaac are already affecting cruises, and will continue to do so for a while yet. I welcome those of you who are newbies to my channel. Speaking of newbies, oh my goodness. My channel, I've been all giddy the last week, because I've been getting new subscribers every day, which is typical, but a little more lately. Well, yesterday we almost set a record. I went off the air last night, said to you guys, those of you who are still hanging around, there weren't many left, because a lot of you watch the first half of the show and then you kind of give up on me. I understand, you have things to do. But last night I got off the air, and I mentioned on the air that my channel was generating 1,000 views an hour when I got off the air. It's never done that before. My channel has never generated that kind of coverage before. Last night it got up to 1,400. It was going 1,100 views an hour. Then the next hour was 1,200 views an hour. It's like watching a speed gauge, just going higher and higher. The channel was generating, gosh, 6,000-7,000 views last night during the evening hours. Unbelievable. And then this morning it's been rolling along 600-700 views an hour all morning here today. Unbelievable. I did post a couple of new videos, but I got to tell you, subscribers, I am attracting subscribers because of these short videos I've been making about these storms and cruise ship updates. Of course, I'll continue to do that because you like it. Just tell me what you want. I'll give you what you want. Anyway, when I went off the air yesterday, we were at 2,758 subscribers, and we had been at 2,700 subscribers the week before. Here we are at 2,758. I'm going, thank you, everybody, for joining me. Well, right now, from 2758 to 2874. 116 subscribers, 116 new subscribers since yesterday. It's unbelievable. That's just off the chart. I am humbled and I am honored that many people have tracked me down, watched a couple of videos of mine, said, hey, I like this guy. They've subscribed to this channel. I'm going, wow, this is great. But I have to thank a lot of you folks, my regulars, because a lot of you have been helping me by reposting or sharing my videos on Facebook with your friends. I've been asking all of you, if you could, if you see one of my 2 or 3 minute long videos, would you please share the video on Facebook with your friends that are out there and get them to repost as well, because that really would help my channel get out there to people who might like to know this information. I think that's part of it. It's happening. Definitely my work on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram is also helping, but it's overwhelming. You just see like every 15, 20 minutes, another subscriber. It's fantastic. I love it. So there you are, 2,874. Unbelievable. So thank you, all you newbies who are here. Some of you might be here, I'm hoping, and hopefully, you know, there'll be even more coming. It's fantastic. Also, thanks to everybody who's supporting this guy. Those of you who don't know me, if you've just seen a couple quick videos of mine, I am in Creston, British Columbia, Canada, 3 miles north of the U.S. border. Today it's about 62 degrees out here. It's cloudy, sunny, cloudy, rainy. We've been suffering through forest fires like a lot of folks in the Northwest, the U.S. and Canada. But with the rain lately, much clearer skies. We're very happy about that. Fall is in the air. People are supporting this channel because they like what they see. They realize, those of you who know, I'm a full-time YouTuber. It's all I do. This is my full-time job. I don't have a day job. So when someone buys a shirt like this with Traveling with Bruce on it, you go to my Redbubble store, my homepage, you pick up anything that's got this logo on it, I make some commissions doing that. That helps me stay on the air. People are going to my Amazon page, picking up an item here and there through my link down below. Thank you for that. And there are people making direct cash contributions, donations on this channel through PayPal. And I get the emails at all hours of the day and night. I have 2 heroes today to thank, 2 more heroes. Peter Heckema and Michelle Wisniewski, both of which made a contribution to my channel in the last 24 hours through PayPal. Thank you to both of you. You are repeat offenders. I know this is not the first time you've done this, and I appreciate it so much. Jennifer and I couldn't be more pleased. Jennifer, those of you who don't know, is my wife, who is never on the air. And I just got to tell you, if you don't know, if you want to know what she looks like, just look at a picture of Jennifer Aniston. There you go. That's what my wife looks like to me. Jennifer and I thank everybody for their support very, very much. It keeps me off the streets, keeps me doing what I love to do, following what's going on. All right, let's move in here a little bit. I just want to show off the shirt a little bit, but now I can bring the camera in a bit tighter here and let the lighting kind of get at me a bit more. Bunch of folks are here already. It looks like there's like 50 of you already here. So say hi to me if you like. Please tell me, where are you watching me from? What's your weather like? Are you in this mess? Are you in this Florence thing? Tell us what's going on where you are. Is there price gouging going on in your neighborhood? We love to expose, you know, ne'er-do-wells. You have any questions about going on a cruise? Let me know. I'll try to answer it on the spot. And oh, by the way, tonight I do a second show tonight, 8 o'clock tonight, trivia. It's on trivia night, Tuesday nights, Thursday nights, 8 o'clock Eastern. I do live trivia, and I got questions for you guys tonight. Let me just take a look at my notes here. Oh, I got some Hollywood here. I got some U.S. government trivia. Ooh, that's always fun. Oh, I have some other trivia that I can't even tell you what the topic is, because if I tell you, what'll happen is my diehards will start doing homework and they'll get ready for me, and I can't even give them hints, so I have to be very careful. So if you come by at 8 o'clock tonight, we have a lot of fun here with trivia. The panic answers are, if you don't know the answer, you always guess the Vatican, you guess Tokyo, you guess Bakersfield, you guess Zanesville, Ohio. These are standby panic answers. If you just stumped, you go Bakersfield. You never know. Sometimes I have a quiz with Bakersfield in it. You win. You get a point. Anyway, we're having fun here. Always. Those of you who are new, we love talking to newbies as well. If you've never been here before, say hi. Tell me you're watching for the first time. The gang will say hi to you. We welcome new viewers every time. We love it. All right, Tom Henry was first to sign in today at about 3:30 today Eastern time. It looks like just saying hi. I'm about to leave the office. Have to mow the yard. Might be listening in on the earphones though. See everyone at 8 if I don't get done in time. Way to go, Tom. Sylvia is here from Greensboro. Hey, Tom, I did my lawn on Saturday, laughing out loud. Stores are a madhouse in Greensboro. I can't find any cases of water anywhere. My daughter left Wilmington and is heading to Asheville, the mountains. Good stuff. Get your daughter out of Wilmington. Yeah, that's right, girl. You're doing it right. Get her out of there. Blaine is here. Blaine 2007. Hi, Bruce and all. They lifted our mandatory evacuation in this part of South Carolina. Hopefully, it'll stay that way. Prayers to all in North Carolina and Virginia who may be in the storm's path. I've seen rain warnings for West Virginia, parts of Kentucky, Tennessee, parts of northern Georgia. It's going to be something. This is a biggie we have to watch. Paul Wilson, howdy all. Hey, Paul, how you doing? Blaine, howdy, Paul. Kind sir. Brittany is here. Hi, Brittany. Hi, Bruce. And all. It's 77 degrees and cloudy. It has rained on and off this afternoon. Paul Wilson. Hey, hello, Blaine. Thanks. Paul is driving the big truck on the road all the time, and once in a while he says hi to us. But most of the time, Paul is listening in on his radio. He's got his rig set up so he can listen in on the show. I love it. Thanks, Paul, for joining us again. Kat Rose is here. Hi, Kat. How far into Virginia is it supposed to hit? We don't know yet, Kat. I think we're 2 or 3 days away from the real, getting there. We're still looking at satellite imagery from NASA, from the Hurricane Center, and then we're looking at the so-called stalling effect, where the storm is supposed to get to the shore, but I don't know if it's going to wobble a bit when it gets to the shore, not go any further, and just dump rain for 60 miles inland, north and south. So I wish I could tell you, Kat, with certainty, but I cannot. You're going to have to keep an eye on the TV for that. That changes probably by the hour. Paul Wilson, 67 more days. Then I get to let someone else do the driving for a change. Looking for time off the road, going on the Norwegian Epic for Thanksgiving time. Right on, buddy. I've been on the Epic. It's a big ship. It's a nice ship. That is a good idea. Paul, do yourself a favor and make sure you get yourself a spa pass. The spa is at the back of the ship. They have a balcony back there that you're allowed to use where you're looking out over the ocean. They've got chase lounges there. And I tell you, there's nothing better than going to that spa, jumping in they got a big spa pool there, a nice hot one with these waterfall type water features with the warm water coming down on you. Oh man, it's so good on your shoulders and on your lower back, and oh, it's good. And you get pummeled by that thing for a while, and then you get your towel on, morning coat on, and then you grab yourself a nice drink of water. They have lemon water and orange juice type water there, like big containers with ice water with the lemons and the oranges in each container. Wonderful. And then you grab you grab a glass of that. And you head out to the balcony, grab a lounger, just lie down on the lounger, just look out over the sea as it's disappearing behind you, and you're wondering why am I not doing this more often? that's what you end up doing. It's pretty darn good, Paul. Blaine 07, congrats, Bruce, on the video yesterday for getting 10,000 views. It was very informational. Yeah, that video I did yesterday, I did a 2-minute video, hit 10,000 views by last night. It's now at 12 or 13,000 views. It's just running. It's bringing in all kinds of viewers. I did another video this morning, an update on Grandeur of the Seas. Check it out and see what you think. It's about 3 minutes long. And again, it's affected by Florence. It's getting more and more affected every day. Paul Wilson, that I understand he's saying all of Virginia. He thinks all of Virginia is going to get wet. Brittany Lockwood, I can finally give an update on where I stand in terms of getting into the Disney College program, even with mistakes on my application. I got a text message and an email saying that I do the web. So I guess she's going to do the interview. And I've got that this morning. I got that this morning about 8:30. So this is good news for her. We've all been wondering whatever happened to that thing. I think I will be able to schedule my phone interview tomorrow, but I will not have that until next week. All right. We'll see what happens. Brittany, cross her fingers for you. Hope it works out. Paul Wilson, hey, enjoy, Brittany, but remember, you can't tell anyone what you're doing for Walt Disney or you could get fired. I'm not sure what he means about that. Kat, good luck. Brittany, thanks. I was freaking out when I saw the message because I was not sure if I was going to get past the application and not get out of being stuck in submission. Right on. Kat, so what happens in this program? Brittany, I would be just working for Disney in one of the parks, as they have at least temporarily discounted discontinued offering classes, but I would not be classified as being a regular employee, but as being an intern. All right, interesting. She says here, I'd have to move to Florida for the program and live in program housing somewhere near property, if not on property. Very interesting. Good luck on that. Robert Brandt is here. Hi, Bruce and everyone. 87 and light rain in St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands. Caribbean Princess, 3,128 people on board. Carnival Ecstasy, 2,056 people. Carnival Magic, 3,690. Harmony of the Seas, 6,780 people are all in St. Thomas right now. Whoa, that is heavy duty. That's 10, 12, over 15,000 people in St. Thomas today. An island of what, 40,000 people? Wow, that is good for business. Way to go, buddy. Paul Wilson, Blaine, still keep an eye on that hurricane if it may come your way, because even though you're not under evacuation mandatory. Cat, busy day, Robert. Robert Brent, yeah, when 15,000 hit down, it's slam packed. It is busy. Blaine, 07, yes, we are, Paul. We're watching it very closely. So far, so good, but we all know how storms can change paths. I think this part of South Carolina will be clear, but you never know. Paul Wilson, where in South Carolina are you? Peter Heckema is here saying, hi, Bruce and everyone. A beautiful day in Tarpon Springs today, Florida. High today of 90. Here's wishing everyone in the path of the hurricane good luck and stay safe. Absolutely. I say cheers to everybody. The best wishes to everyone out there from Traveling with Bruce. Caffeine-free Diet Coke. Cold and refreshing and a little bit bubbly too. It's all good. Peter, thank you for coming back again today. Thank you for your donation. I really appreciate your support. By the way, those of you who don't know, I have a Facebook page, Traveling with Bruce. Get over there and check it out. Yesterday, Peter Heckema posted a photo. I love it. He got a shirt in. I think he got one of these Sexton shirts, but in a purple color. Beautiful. And he's standing beside his refrigerator in his kitchen. And on his fridge, he's got a TV. He's got a Samsung screen of some kind. And he's watching, you know who? He's watching this guy. So there's my mug on the fridge. And here he is standing beside the fridge, wearing one of these. You got to love it. It was a fantastic photo picture. Peter, I really got a kick out of that. And so did everybody else. Love it. Cat Rose, 81, feels like it's 86 degrees. She's saying, Blaine, near Hilton Head Island. That's where he is, the southern part of the state. Paul Wilson, I'm all over the U.S. with my trucking job, Blaine. The one I will have to get my map out for, yeah, it's a southern part on the coast of South Carolina. Blaine, near Savannah, he says. Paul Wilson, that I do know. Paul Wilson, still too close. Get ready to bug out, Blaine. He says, I'm ready, but they decided to redo the evacuation, but we're keeping an eye on it. Paul saying, I've been concerned even for where I am, for I deliver the load close to Baltimore, Maryland in the morning, and an empty semi-trailer is not good with high winds. Oh, it is not, sir. Absolutely right. It's showtime yet. Laugh out loud. They're just talking before I went on the air, and I was just the last of their conversation. Brittany, Blaine, do yourself a huge favor. Just get to a safe location tonight and not wait till tomorrow. Just leave early tomorrow morning. Paul, hey, Bruce and all. 73 and raining here in Virginia. Robert Brandt saying hi, Paul. Blaine, we are out of the cone, and even the rain and wind will be light. We're inland far enough. We should be okay. I am at the same location we were for Matthew, and all was good. We survived that hurricane just fine. That's good to hear. Paul Willis, hey, Robert, how are you doing? Paul Wilson, my delivery is at Costco warehouse at 10:30 a.m. tomorrow morning. Wow. Robert, I'm pretty well. Waiting to see if they continue with the forecast on Isaac's path. Right now, it is still heading dead west to go through the lower islands, the Caribbean islands. It is not expected, at least the eye of the storm, to be anywhere near St. Thomas or Puerto Rico unless it shifts course. So far, so good. We'll keep an eye on that. Paul Wilson, there you go, Bruce. I have a load of beef for you going to Costco. There you go. Crazy Rich Guys, wow, just got home. It's Kaya here from school. Paul Wilgus, Robert Brent, what is the forecast so far going to be near you? Paul Wilgus, hello, Kaya. Robert, looks like we get hit on our outer edges. Paul Wilson, Robert, are you in line for the next hurricane? Robert Brandt, it's not a direct hit. That's good. Be careful. For a lot of people, Paul, Robert saying any severe weather is a really bad thing, and it is. These islands where Robert is, St. Croix, St. Bart's, St. Martin, and Puerto Rico, fragile at best. It's fragile. And a major storm going through there would be devastating. They're still rebuilding from last year. Most of these islands are at least another year away from recovery. So, yeah, not good. Paul Wilgus said, Robert Brandt, that's the same with me with Florence. Going to be in North Carolina just south of us. We're looking at 8 to 12 inches of rain, high winds when it goes inland. Cat, avoiding really bad weather is part of why I moved here. Robert Brandt, Paul Lucas, get me out of there. Get me out of there. That's the plus of being on drivable land. There you go. Arian, Aneri Texan, having gone through Harvey last year, it's the rain if Florence stalls out. Absolutely. It's the rain that'll cause the damage. Forget the wind. The wind is just a show. It's the rain, and boy, did Harvey create headaches. Oh my God, it was terrible. Nurse Nancy, hi all, TWB, traveling with Bruce France. Hi there, Nurse Nancy, welcome back. And Ari Texan, welcome to the show. I'm glad you're here. Tom Henry, hi all, traveling with Bruce. WML. That's while moving while mowing the lawn. Listening to TWB while mowing the lawn. There you go. Codes everywhere. Paul Wilgus, Robert, that's true. Robert, laughing out loud. Brittany, I wish there were updates having to do with Isaac on the Weather Channel, even though all the coverage is on Florence. Aneri Texan, Houston, Harvey forecasted to get 10 to 15 inches. Ended up 48 inches over 2 days. Don't take chances. I agree. They just upgraded the rain forecast potential for Florence from 20 inches to 30 inches for certain regions. That could be light. This is going to change hourly. Crazy Rich Guys Travels, they just canceled school here on Friday in St. Thomas. How about that? Paul Wilson, Robert, it's not me on drivable island. That's blank. Robert Brandt. Okay. Robert Brandt, just mean in the States, evacuating in general allows getting out of the way. Robert, Hawaii and the Caribbean getting hit, and there's nowhere to go. That's right. Brittany Blockwood, I love watching the Weather Channel. Paul Wilgus, Crazy Rich Guys Travels because of the storm. Wondering if that's why school is closed. Paul Wilson saying, Robert, I'm close to Baltimore for delivering a load of beef to Costco for Bruce. Laugh out loud. I'm not there. You could bring it to Coeur d'Alene. I'm not there. You won't get any hurricanes up there, buddy. Think about all the mileage you could put on the truck. You make way more money. Never mind. Wes Morrison. Hi there, 88 degrees here, New Braunfels, Texas. With all the rain we have received, I'm hoping that the depression in the Gulf does not affect us. Wes, I don't know. Boy, isn't it incredible how we go from feast to famine when it comes to things like rain or forest fires or anything else? It's just, there's no moderation anymore. It's crazy. Blaine, used to love watching Jim Cantori as he he's about to get blown away. Laugh out loud at these hurricanes. Crazy Rich Guys, Paul Wilgus, yes, many schools are still having classes in trailers, so they are canceling. And so, yeah, if there's any kind of a rain situation, trailers are not equipped to handle that kind of nonsense. Don't even bring the kids to school. We're out of trailers. Forget about it. Cat Rose, I don't even want to talk about the price of plane tickets. Oh, my gosh. Paul Wilgus, Robert Brandt, how much notice do you need to be able to get out of there? Good question. Robert Brandt, yes, Cat Rose, but here they move the planes and don't return until it's safe. So flights all stop unless you have a private one. There are no planes to get out with. They are the first to leave. They don't come back. That's exactly right. Robert, yes, Cat Rose. Let me see. Sorry, that's the same message. Richard C., good morning all. Hey, Richard, how you doing, buddy? Aneri Texan, Bruce, you have my favorite shirt on. Oh, you like it? I'm glad you like this one. I love the way this one came out. You get this in purple. Apparently, it really looks good, too. I saw the shirt that Peter Heckema wore, this design with a purple shirt. Wow, fantastic. Cat Rose saying, true, Robert Brandt, we will likely clear out just in case. Clinton Simpson, are you a Mason? No, I'm not a Mason, Clinton. Paul Wilgus, Robert Brandt, better safe than sorry. Robert Brandt, of course. Cool Jazz, hello from the Big Apple, a lovely 70 degrees. I think I heard Disney will be sailing from the Apple in 2019. Haven't heard that yet. Wouldn't surprise me if they do it seasonally because they're adding, 3 or 4 new ships in the next 4 years. So, they'll finally have a bit of a fleet. Because right now, I think they're running on 3 ships or something like that. They're going to be going to 7. Robert Brandt, and have a place to go. Robert does have a place to go. Naples, thankfully for that. MG Toe, who makes the best travel money belt? I need a new one. Good question. Anybody know? Paul Wilson, don't forget the thumbs up, everybody. Give Bruce thumbs up. Thank you. 19 so far. Thank you guys for those. Robert Brandt is saying Louis Vuitton, and buy it through my Amazon link, please. Please buy it through there. That would be great. That would be a win-win-win. Cat Rose, wow. Paul Wilgus, Crazy Rich Guys, you will get to see the new house. You'll get to see the new house if you bug out. Brittany Lockwood, Bruce, you do a great job, and that is why you are getting your subscribers. Brittany, you're very kind to say that. I appreciate that. I try as hard as I can, but sometimes I ask myself, really? Am I really doing a good job? I just don't know. Richard C. MG Toe, look on Amazon. Used one in Rome and Barcelona, pickpocket capitals of the world, he said. Crazy Rich Guys, we've seen pics, but actually go to it. That'd be kind of cool. Wendy, hi everyone. Hi Bruce Sunshine. Today I was getting dinner ready. Wendy, welcome back to the show. MG Toe, all Italy is a scam country, and the minute you get off the plane, people stand behind you in the X-ray line and steal your stuff when you walk through. MG is not having good experiences with Italy. Watch out. Debbie Manuel is here. Hi, Debbie. How are you? Hi, Bruce and everyone. Only high of 88 today in Northern California. That's a break. This is Chico. Wind has shifted, so blowing smoke south. Yuck. At least hope clears smoke from places that has been choking on it. Boy, you guys need rain. We've been getting it. I just hope you're getting some coming your way soon, Debbie. You deserve it. It's just been terrible. Sylvan Force is here. Hey, buddy. How are you? Hi, Bruce and all. 90 degrees Fahrenheit, sunny and muggy. We are in the thick of the hurricane season. We're keeping an eye on the Weather Channel. Very nice red and gold shirt. Sextants. Sextants are very nautical. They are very nautical. And Sylvan, did you see the shirt that Peter Heckema has? He's got the same design, but in purple. He put it on the Facebook page. You got to check it out. It looks awesome. That's a fantastic combination. Wendy Thompson saying, I'm enjoying some wine today. Good on you, girl. Fran Desmore, hi. I'm from Florida. Fran, how are you? Where in Florida are you? Have you cruised before? And how on earth did you find me? I just love to find that stuff out. I'm glad you're here. Brittany Lockwood, if two people give a thumbs up, if two people give a thumbs, are currently watching, change the direction of the thumbs you gave to a thumbs up. Okay, I think what she's saying, there's a couple of people who've given me a couple thumbs downs. She wants them to turn around and give me thumbs up. So maybe that's what she's saying. I don't know. Brittany, it really doesn't matter. Whatever thumbs I get, like these, it's momentum for the channel, and YouTube picks up on it on the computer software, and they promote the channel more within the family of YouTube. So if we can get 500 thumbs either direction, any kind of mixture, that would be awesome. Right now we're at 25 combined, so we're rolling. We'll take all the thumbs ups we get. If anybody wants to give us thumbs up, please do. They're free for you guys. Hand them out for free, please. We could sure use them. Blaine Bakersfield, that's my answer, and I'm sticking to it. Sylvan Forest, Wendy, an excellent idea. BRB. Okay. Richard C. MG Toe, yes. In Rome, you really had to be careful. And on the tube, it was really packed with people. You had to put your back to the train car and look at the people around you. Robert Brandt, MG Doe, the smaller towns are nice, but the larger ones can be a risk for pickpockets. But they don't pickpockets anymore. They use a razor so well, they cut into the fabric or the strap of the purse. Just be cautious. Isn't that amazing? Debbie Emmanuel, I think I saw Peter H. on that shirt. Was it not a purple one? Loved it. Yes, it was. It was beautiful. It was just a great look. Wendy Thompson, we would never do that, Bruce. We would never do that. Crazy Rich Guys Travel. We go to what is it? Italy all the time and never have any issue. Okay, I think the spell check screwed him up on Italy. Sylvan Forest, please find a question with Lower Slobodia so I can be right once in a while. That's right, Bruce. Would you mind doing a trivia question with Lower Slobodia? Because that's my go-to question, my answer right there. Crazy Rich Guys going, I tried to say Italy. It was Italy I was trying to type. Brittany Lockwood, New Orleans could be correct answer too. That's true. It could be. So Tweety is here. Have they gotten a better idea of where the storm is going to make landfall? They do, so Tweety. They're saying southern Carolina, northern Carolina, between the two, right in that region there. They've got the whole thing, a whole bunch of areas being evacuated with 1 million+ people. And then they're talking about the storm stopping. It's going to get there and then stop and just turn and dump and turn and dump. It's going to be a rain fest, not good. Crazy Rich Guys. Janu is here now too. Janu, welcome to the show. Both twins are here. Blaine, so Tweety, they just released the 5 p.m. Eastern Time update from the National Hurricane Center. Check out the site. Good advice, sir, from Blaine. Paul Wilgus, hello, Janu. Kat, I have dear friends in Virginia, also no TV. Oh my goodness, get the radios on. MG Toe, crazy, stay out of Italy. Just stay out of Italy. Crazy Rich Guys, he says hi. Fantastic. So Tweety, okay, thanks. Blaine. MG Toe, you just need to stay home. You have had bad luck going places, and are not to your standards. Laughing out loud, this is not good. Crazy Rich Guys, we go all the time and wander around, but we don't dress like tourists. There you go. Paul Wilson, Bruce, I'm stopped today. Watching on the computer. I have the spa mini suite on the Epic. Oh, buddy, way to go. Way to go. You're the man. This is awesome, Paul. I'm proud of you because I did book the balcony spa suite myself for my wife and I, Jennifer and I, when we were on the Epic. Loved it. Really nice. We were way up high, and I think we were on the same floor as the spa, just towards the back. This is great. Paul, you are going to love that spa. It's going to be good for you, buddy. It's going to help you with all those miles you've been putting on. It's going to de-stress you big time. Crazy Rich Guys, Italians don't wear khaki shorts. Okay, Paul Wilgus, Cat Rose, last forecast, it was supposed to curve and stay in North Carolina, but western and southern parts of VA is supposed to get wind and rain, but you never know for sure. And we're still a couple of days out. This thing could still make changes, so keep an eye, people. Cool Jazz, Blaine 07, I think MG is cruise cursed. Cool Jazz, welcome from New York. Ed Tolson, also from New York. Hello, everybody. Hugh and Rainey here, 75 in the Big Apple. Cool Jazz, Ed Tolson, both from the Big Apple. Guys, how are you? Robert Brandt, laugh out loud. Crazy Rich Guys travel so true. They don't wear khakis. Nurse Nancy, hi, Akaya and Juno. Crazy Rich Guys, hi, Nancy. All right, Paul Wilgus, no khakis. That's interesting. Fran Densmore is here. Does Disney cruises ever have any good deals? They are so expensive. Fran, almost never. And I hate to say it with a chuckle because it's true. These guys, they only have 3 ships. They run them very well. I don't really get complaints about Disney about anything. The only complaint I get is how expensive they are. But for those who go, excuse me, for those who go, they have a great time. You got kids. My goodness, this is a trip of a lifetime. They have kids clubs like you cannot believe. They have adult sanctuary areas on these ships too. It's why the adults love it too. But you have to go to vacationstogo.com, which is my favorite online booking site that I like to use. Keep an eye on prices, but generally speaking, Disney rarely has a problem with selling out. Now, having said that, to be fair, I guess it might be cheaper at certain times of the year than other times of the year for Disney cruises, and the cheaper times of the year might be around Thanksgiving. Early January. In other words, when the kids are in school, when a lot of families won't travel or can't. If you want to get a better deal than you would normally get on a Disney cruise, you might look at something like that. But Fran, I got to tell you, they just don't have a problem selling out with only 3 ships. Now they've got 4 more on order, as far as I understand. I think it's 3 or 4 more coming out starting in 2020, 21, 22, 23, like each year. So, maybe it'll get better, but I don't know if it'll get much cheaper, but there'll be brand new ships coming, which will be even more exciting because they'll have all the latest technology on these ships. Should be great. So we'll keep an eye open for that, friend. Debbie Manuel, 10,000 views in a day. Dang, soon will be so many here that we'll need 3 people reading responses as they come in. Congrats, Bruce. Debbie, that would be something, although I don't know. Looks like the same number of folks are here right now. A few more than lately, but they're watching those short videos for sure. So, Tweety, if I'm cruising over Halloween, is it too late to buy insurance? The price is probably a lot higher today than before. If not, I don't know why would it be much more now than not. I don't understand what's the big deal with Halloween. So, Tweety, I would check insurance rates. A couple things I would do. First of all, if you're using a credit card, if you paid for your cruise with a credit card, check to see if your credit card has travel insurance built in. You might already be covered. Second of all, check with your homeowner's insurance policy. Like if you have apartment insurance or homeowner's insurance or car insurance, if you have an agent that you use, call your agent. Tell them, hey, I'm going on a cruise. I'm going on, I'm leaving here. I'm going to be back here. Can I get some kind of travel insurance rider on my existing home insurance or car insurance? I'll throw that at them, let them see what they can do for you. You might find that you can get a really good deal compared to just buying insurance from a travel agent or from the cruise line directly, that type of thing. So a couple of thoughts for you. Wendy Thompson, Brittany, on YouTube, watch videos on DCP and remember the 2-finger Disney point. I don't know what that means. Blaine, Debbie Manuel, we'll need a moderator soon. There you go. Richard C. Isaac looks like it's going to hit the islands if it doesn't stall. Yes, but it's going quickly, and so it doesn't look like it's going to be more than a Category 1. So hopefully it'll be a big rain event. Crazy Rich Guys, yes, it's due to hit. Crazy Rich Guys, but not headed for us. Donal is here. Donal from Ireland. Hi, Bruce and TWB pals. Buddies, hoping no cruise liner will get caught up in hurricane. Florence heading for the east coast of U.S. Only 60 Fahrenheit and drizzly here today. Donal, thanks for joining us from Ireland. I know you're near Cork. Welcome back, buddy. Yeah, the Florence thing has directed ships around a little bit. I did a video today about the Grandeur of the Seas, Royal Caribbean ship. That ship left Baltimore on the 6th of September for a one-week cruise that was supposed to be a couple of days at sea, Bermuda for 3 days, and a couple of days at sea back to Bermuda, back to Baltimore. That was the deal. It didn't happen. They left Baltimore, and they headed south right away, and they went down to Nassau in the Bahamas. I believe they also went to Great Stirrup Key in the Bahamas, private island. And now they're headed to Port Canaveral. And the plan was that it would be 1 day Port Canaveral, then head back to Baltimore, and that would be the cruise. Nope, that's not the deal anymore. They're heading to Port Canaveral. They're going to stay 2 days in Port Canaveral. That ship is going to be a floating hotel in Port Canaveral for 2 whole nights, so the folks can just get off the ship, go to Orlando if they want, and or enjoy the beach there, because the safety of Port Canaveral is what Grandeur of the Seas is looking for. They will not head back to Baltimore until at least the 16th of September. That's 3 days late. But a birdie in my head says, I don't even know if they're going to make it then. Because if Florence is going to go here to the South Carolina, North Carolina region and stall out and just sit there, I don't know how that Grandeur of the Seas is going to make it to Baltimore without running into some real serious seas. They may stay in Port Canaveral even longer and keep their passengers on board, feed them, entertain them, let them use the pool, enjoy the area. They've already given them a 50% 50% credit on the cost of their cruise when they got on the ship for the inconvenience of not going to Bermuda. So let's say you got a balcony and you paid $600 a person. Each person got a $300 ship credit already from Royal Caribbean, just right off the get for that. And then another $300 credit is being given to each passenger. Again, I'm assuming a $600 fare in this case. Whatever your fare was, divided by half. You're getting a credit equal to half of the fare you paid for a future cruise. So really, this cruise they're on is free, but now it's already going to be a 10-day cruise instead of a 7-day cruise. Now, those folks who are inconvenienced and really wanted to be back in Baltimore on time, they're stuck on a cruise ship in Port Canaveral for a few extra days, although I'm sure the ship would let them leave if they wanted to leave there. But you're not getting to Baltimore easily. You're not going to be able to fly in there. They're going to cancel flights. It's going to be a mess. You might as well stay on the ship and enjoy yourself and get to Baltimore when you get back to Baltimore. And then just call your boss and say, sorry, boss, can't come back to work. Hurricane is in the way. It's in between you and me and my office and job, but I'll be back as soon as I can. And if the boss doesn't feel that's a good enough excuse, find another job, because that boss is not worth keeping. Not in that kind of a deal. Anyway, that's what I was talking about this morning with the Grandeur of the Seas. Quite the story. We'll have to see what other cruise ships do now with their schedules coming up here, and how that'll affect cruising. Quite interesting. Brittany Lockwood, I have been watching lots of videos about it for years. Robert Brandt, so Tweety, see what the rates are, but it's the very end of the hurricane season, so you're likely okay. So Tweety, thanks, Robert. Robert Brandt, welcome. Cat Rose, we need rain. Debbie, Blade, wonder if that's when we get to catch. We get to chat with Jen as well. Hope so. Oh, she's wondering if once we have a moderator, it'll be Jen, the moderator. I see what you're saying. Paul Wilson, yes, I know, Bruce. I know you are not close to here having fun since you like going to Costco. I love it, Paul. You know I love it. Blaine, would bet we will only see her on a group cruise like all good women. She's behind the scenes to help Bruce. Crazy Rich Guy saying, is that a sextant that you see on your shirt? Yes, it is, guys. It's a sextant on my shirt. Well, that's exactly what it is. Disney has 4 ships currently on order: Disney Magic, Disney Wonder, Disney Dream, and Disney Fantasy. Sylvan Forest, Versace, Dior, and Givenchy make nice money belts too, and you can buy them all, I hope, on Amazon through my link Please, I need the money. Brittany Lockwood, I think today's high was in the mid-80s here today. Robert Brandt, I think I would advise against carrying a large amount of cash for a few small snacks, etc., but use credit cards for everything else. Paul Wilgus, Robert Brandt, I agree. Cool Jazz, just duct tape the money to your underwear and save tons of money on a signature money belt. But buy the duct tape through Amazon's link that I have down here below, so I get a commission on that too. However you're going, just help me out, okay? Just think of me, then think of yourself. Okay, thank you very much. I'm getting all giddy. Brittany Lockwood, I just give the current temperature right before the show. Laugh out loud, Paul Wilgus. Okay, Sylvan, yes, I saw PH's shirt, Peter Heckema's shirt. I still prefer the red and the black. It's nice too. Too bad I don't wear graphic shirts. Well, you know, Sylvan, they do. These just look great. I think they're fantastic. Robert Brandt, smart at Cool Jazz. Cat Rose, this week getting a break on temps. Isn't that great? Finally, we all need one. Sylvia, hi from Greensboro. 84 feels like 94. Heavy rain expected Thursday night. I believe it's Sylvia. Paul Wilkes, hello, Sylvia. Yeah, you were supposed to get a lot of rain. Debbie, Kat are sure looking forward to mid-70s later this week. So nice. Kat saying me too. They're both in California. Kat's in Sacramento. Debbie's in Chico, Northern California. It's been hot there. Aluni, I'm old school. The answer is still Tokyo. That's the answer. Welcome back. Nurse Nancy, funny, Cool Jazz. Let's see here. Did you hear about the Twin Tower attack? Well, deep fried. Oh, yeah, gee, I wonder. I just heard it today. Really? Yeah, I'm not sure about deep fried. You know, I'm not quite sure about that. Just kind of, you know, checking the comments and love doing YouTube. Yeah, just, you know, love talking about what's relevant, you know. Okay, Nurse Nancy, fun, Cool Jazz. Debbie, Aluni, always Tokyo. Blaine, we sure did in 01. Oh man, so Cool Jazz. Sylvia, do you need a big ass RV to pick you up? Very funny, she says. Let's see here, Robert Brandt. I want to take our grandkids on Disney, but they do run on the higher end of the price scale. They do. Blaine, sorry if I missed the video or information. Did they find the cruise passenger who fell off in Canada a couple days ago? No, they did not. That was the pop star from Germany. They ended the search yesterday afternoon. He has not been recovered. Debbie Manuel, Blaine, read they called off the search this morning. Blaine, that's so sad. Crazy Rich guys, we would go with Romeo Adonis, and I love to watch them. Cool Jazz, Robert Brandt, are you close to the Great Expectations Villa? Depends, defeats the point at Crazy Rich guys. Cat Rose looks like it might hit the DC with rain. I think the hurricane will hit DC with rain. Brittany, Disney Cruise Line has different seasons. Just look at the seasons, not meaning fall, spring, summer, but more like when kids are in school. When they're in school, it's not so expensive. When they're out of school, it's more expensive. Paul Lucas, and the price just went up. Laugh out loud. Robert Brandt, Cool Jazz, that's more central. We are far northeast on the island. Robert Brandt, but nothing is too far. Robert Brandt, if you want a villa rental, it's a beauty. In Indochine is a beauty, or Gwen. Don't know what they mean. They're talking amongst themselves. Brittany, I did my research when looking at different cruise options for my graduation cruise. Okay. Robert Brandt, really depends on the size house you need and the amenities. Disney can't change the policy to 18 plus. No, they cannot. It's going to be all ages. Crazy Rich guys, we're 17 next month. Jim Thomas, hey all, hoping everyone is weathering the storm. Thank you, Jim. I hope you're doing okay with the smoke up in Northern California. Hang in there, buddy. Wendy Thompson, oh, what a place to be stuck. A cruise ship. Wow, they feed me, they entertain me. That's right. Dad has said no. Brittany Lockwood, is Jen camera shy? Yes, Jen is camera shy. Kat, pray no bad weather on the 4th to the 8th of October. Blaine, duct tape would hurt when you rip it off. Ouch, I guess. Cool Jazz, the soggy dollar bar on BVI is deserted now. Cat Rose in Massachusetts and Connecticut. Crazy Rich guys, you watching the webcam? Cool Jazz, yep. Robert Brandt, Cool Jazz, I'm thinking isn't Great Expectation in St. John? I was thinking Infinity. Tony Barnett is here. Hey, Bruce and everybody. Sunny and 87 in Charlottesville. Hey. How you doing there, buddy? Are you out of the mess or are you in the mess? Tony is from La Lido Loca. Welcome, my friend. Tell me, what is the situation for you and your lovely lady, Jennifer? What's going on with Jen? Blaine is saying, hang on, cool jazz. Yay, and Robert. Roatan, Blaine is saying, Tony, hope all is well. Robert Brandt, lots of great rentals in St. John also. Tony Barnett, Blaine, oh, so dramatic. Paul Wilkes, hello, Tony. Robert Brandt, Team Tony. Tony saying, hey, Robert, Paul. Blaine, stay safe, Tony, as you will be getting some weather, I see. Robert Brandt, hi, Tony. Tony, just got back from the local Walmart. The local Walmart they sent. The local fam in the house. Tony, their bottled water and generators to Wilmington. They sent them all to Wilmington, all gone out of the Walmart where he is, heading to Wilmington because Wilmington's on the front lines. It's going to get it. Everybody in Wilmington, get out of town. Unbelievable. Tony, I hope everything will be all right with you guys. We're watching the storms closely. It's all I've been following lately, and we'll see how it all plays out. But be safe, my friend. Stay safe, and hopefully you won't get too much of the rain when it arrives. MG, Tony, I'm starting a new movement called SOB, Sober on Board. Robert Brand, makes sense. Russell Sparks, hi, Tony. A cat, wow. Betsy Lane, 21 in Hamilton. Welcome, Betsy, and welcome, Russell, to the show. Having too much fun. What else was I going to tell you guys about today? Apart from my heroes, Peter Heckema and Michelle Wisniewski, I was going to tell you that the ships that have been affected by the storm so far, Oceania Insignia, the Oceania is docked in Portland, Maine, the Insignia cruise ship from Oceania, to avoid Florence. It's not going to Bermuda. It was supposed to go to Bermuda. It's probably going to be like a 5-6 day turnaround. It's sitting in Maine, not moving, safe there. Safety first for the ship and the crew and the passengers. Absolutely. Tony's saying we are in the path. 10 to 12 inches of rain expected. Robert Brandt, MG Tone, what are you trying to do to me? Yeah, Robert saying, MG, what you want to get people to stop drinking? You're killing me. I'm in the drinking business. You got to help me out here. Cool Jazz Wilmington will be my new word now. Brittany Lockwood, I am enjoying the show as I paint my toenails. Brittany, that might be maybe too much information. I don't know. Some people get freaked out by that. MG Toe, BKU. I don't know what they're doing. So the Oceania Insignia is sitting in Portland, Maine for like the next 6 days. They're not moving. Other news, Disney is in talks with the Port of Miami for a new terminal so that they can put 2 ships in there year-round. They're bringing 4 new ones on board. I think 2 are going to Port Canaveral. 2 will go to Miami. From what I can tell you, they'll home port in the winter, at least there. In the summer, we'll see if they shift them around at all. Rumor about New York, I don't know for sure. Cat Rose, Portland, Maine is lovely. Robert Brandt, drinking. Say, hey, we got the drinks here. I got 30 thumbs ups. Thank you guys for 30 thumbs up today. That's fantastic. What else is going on here? I was going to talk to you about other developments, other stuff. The Pride, Carnival Norwegian, Carnival Cruise Line Pride today is off the coast of Florida. And on the 16th of September, it was supposed to be back in Baltimore. We have not heard from Carnival what is going on with the Pride for sure. Are they going to Portland or not? I'm sorry, back to Baltimore or not as scheduled because of the path of Florence. What's going on? Carnival Cruise Line, the Horizon, September. It's also off the Florida coast right now. September 13th was supposed to be in New York, day after tomorrow. I don't know if it'll get there. I don't know how that's going to happen. I don't know if it's hugging the shoreline and trying to make a beeline for New York to get in front of the storm to get there, or is it going to go behind the hurricane to get to New York, or is it going to New York at all for the 13th of September? I don't know what the Horizon is doing. I don't know what the Pride is doing. Maybe later today we'll find out from Carnival what they're talking about. We're kind of curious to see what's going on here. Let's see here. Crazy Rich Guy saying, hey, don't kill our allowances. Don't do that. Don't get to people stop drinking. Jeffrey Store, hi, Bruce. Been a while. Jeffrey, how are you, pal? Welcome back here. Cool Jazz. Spoke to my buddy on the Escape. They're having fun, but no cruise credit. Interesting. Wendy Thompson, Robert, check out Herman. Mo, German style wines and lots of Wurst and brats. Okay. Robert Brandt. I import a lot of German wines. Paul Wilgus, Wendy Thompson, that sounds so good. Robert Brandt, and Australian for that matter, for Anne. Let's see. Adel is here, but are you going to stay here? Question. Don't know what that question means, and I don't know what you're referring to exactly. A little more detail would help. Anyway, those are some of the updates here on some of these ships. I'm waiting to hear from Carnival what their plans are for the Pride and the Horizon. And we're keeping an eye on the grandeur of the seas. Will she actually get to Baltimore on the 16th of September? The folks who were supposed to start their cruise on the 13th of September have found out their cruise isn't starting on the 13th because the ship won't be there. It's not going to be there until at least the 16th, and I don't know if it's going to be there on the 16th. This storm may wreak havoc up and down the coast for quite some time if it's not going to move. Wendy, very pretty town on the Missouri River, she's saying. Very interesting. Yeah, we'll have to see what gives there. We'll follow it and we'll stay on top of it, and we'll kind of, I'll update you as best I can. Tonight, 8 o'clock, I'm on again for trivia. Come on, join me, and let's have some fun with trivia tonight. If there are any updates on the hurricanes, on cruises, I'll start the show with the updates first, then moving into trivia. Otherwise, we'll just right into the trivia questions, have some fun tonight. I hope you can all join me for that. Thank you, everybody, for the thumbs ups today. 33 so far. There's 53 of you here already. This is great. It's been a real good view again today. Thank you for joining me on this show. Did you call Carnival to find out? Cool Jazz is asking. You know what I do is I keep an eye on their website, and I keep an eye on their alerts, and I also follow a number of other sites for cruise updates. And so far, nothing has been said anywhere from the Carnival end other than what I found out earlier. Brittany, I'll be back for trivia. Toma Plays Games is here, says, how far out? Don't know. Have we got trolls? Have we got some trolls here today? I have no idea. One false move, they're gone. We'll see. Anyway, there you go. 2,874 subscribers, up 100 and what is that? 116 from yesterday. Wow, that is fantastic. Thank you for joining all of us for joining me, all of you newbies, for this to this channel. I love it. It's fantastic. MG Toe, when I booked my Princess Cruise the other day, the Princess rep tried her hardest to get me to buy the booze package at only $69 a day for each of us, plus the tipping, right? 18% more. We will not have fun without the booze package. Really hard sell. Yeah, you'll be so depressed without being drunk on the cruise. That's too bad. Debbie, yay, trivia. Get some dinner, rest up, and back in 2 hours. Toodles all. Blaine, see you all in 2 hours. Absolutely. I look forward to it. It's always a lot of fun. Look, it looks like I got 60 of you here right now. I think it's the high of the day. Just as I'm getting ready to say goodbye, we're at 60 viewers. Fantastic. I'm glad you're all here. Yeah, this is sort of the big story of the day, the hurricanes. Florence, Isaac, but Helene, not going to be an issue, thankfully. But Isaac, we're watching way down in the Caribbean the next 3 days. By Thursday, Friday, we'll know what it's up to, where it's going to actually be, and we'll let everybody in on what happens. All right, there you have it. Thank you, everybody. 35 thumbs ups now. That's fantastic. Thank you, guys. See you, trivia, Paul. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Blaine. Thank you, Debbie. MG Toe. That drink package kills me. Almost $70, plus about what, 10, 12 bucks a day tipping for a week each. So that's $24 times 7. That's almost what, $175 more for tips on a drink package. Yikes. Debbie, a thumbs up for all. Thanks for the thumbs up, and she's trying to get everyone else to give me thumbs up. Tom Henry just finished. We can't quit now. I just finished. We can't quit now. I just finished mowing my lawn. Bruce, you got to keep talking. Paul Wilson, sorry, Bruce. I will have to watch 8 o'clock show later. Have to go to sleep. Good night, everybody. Get a good nap there, buddy. D&G, I came in just for the thumbs up. Laugh out loud. Thank you, guys. You're here. Tony's here. A number of YouTubers are here. Tom Henry, hi, J&K. Paul Williams, laugh out loud. D&G. Tony, good job on the videos and the growth Bruce. Catch up with you later. Thanks, Tony, for all your kind words. Always good to have you come by, buddy. And we'll talk to you real soon, for sure. Blaine, see you, Tony. Be safe. Jim Thomas, TTFN. TTFN. That's a code. Don't know what that means, but I'm sure it's good stuff. D&G, hey, Tony. All righty, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching me today. I really appreciate it. Today was September the 11th, 2018. Was that 17 years after the event? Unbelievable. I never forget it. Thank you for catching up with me. Thank you for your comments and your kind words and for your support, everybody. I really appreciate it. 37 thumbs ups and counting. Thank you all. See you in 2 hours for trivia, and we'll have some fun tonight. All right. Scylla and Forrest, ta-ta for now. Debbie, ta-ta for now. Cat Rose, ta-ta for now. That's what that means. Oh, bye, everybody. See you, Tom. See you guys. Take care. See you at 8. Ta-ta for now.